Like this is a good. Should I have my arm around you?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, hi guys. Welcome back to another video. It's been a long time, but we're getting married in a couple months, and you guys have never really
2
met.
months.
Yeah, 2 months. You guys have never really met Terry, so I wanted to do a little Q&A to introduce him and just so you can get to know us better as a couple. I love to watch these kinds of videos and just meet the significant others, so I thought this would be fun. Yeah. Are you blurry?
You tell me.
I think it's good.
Okay. They'll tell you when you post it.
Yeah. All right. So first question, how did we meet?
Do you want me to do it?
Sure.
Okay. We met on Tinder. We don't know where it was. At the time, we were both kind of living in Wisconsin. But she thinks it might have happened not there, somewhere else. I think it was Wisconsin. Anyways, I think we were a match up there, and then she was moving to Chicago, and that's where we first actually met. Was in Chicago on a date, but it was Tinder that we met on.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But I think what sparked his interest is he saw a picture of me on Powers Lake, which is in Wisconsin, and that's the lake that we kind of both grew up on. So it was like a weird coincidence that we had never met, but we both grew up there every summer. So that was like a...
Yeah, I recognized the lake in the background, and obviously her, but the lake too was like, oh, how do I not know this girl? So...
Yeah. All right, and I got these questions off Instagram, but I just wrote them down because the questions disappeared after 24 hours, just so you know. Okay, next question, is Terry vegan?
No, but I do eat a lot of vegan meals. You guys see like all the recipes she puts out for the blog and stuff, and usually they're around and available. So that was... I'm usually hungry, and I don't say I'm not picky because I am pretty picky, but the food that she makes is generally pretty good. And generally, there's some stuff I'm not as big a fan of. I don't like cauliflower, and she cooks too much cauliflower.
I love cauliflower.
Yeah, it's no good. But it started small for me. I was like living with Shannon. She's not like gonna cook a steak or anything, so it was. And I liked her a lot and loved her, and I wanted to try and meet her halfway and better understand her life. But so it would start small. It would be like having more and more vegan meals, and then thinking like, all right, could I give up red meat for a little bit, which I did. It's just transitioned over time to now, like, I don't eat red meat, I don't eat pork, I still eat fish, I still eat chicken. But I would say that at least half my meals a week are vegan, probably more. Mm-hmm. When you think about it, because my breakfast is usually almost always vegan.
Yeah,
actually
apples.
Never. Yeah, it's like apples and usually like a vegan bar and a green drink.
Yeah.
Dinner is, I would say, at least 5 days a week vegan, and then my lunches are probably the inverse of that. Maybe like 2 days a week vegan, and then the other days I'd have like fish or chicken or something like that.
But I do think you would eat vegan more if there were more options when going out, because like Friday we went out for dinner and they had a Beyond Burger. So he ordered that, and I think he was excited about that. So if there's more options, maybe he would choose those over like a turkey sandwich. But for now, I'm pretty happy with like how far he's come, and I'll take anything. I don't force it on him.
No, you didn't. And I would say, like, anybody who was thinking about doing it, I know you went cold turkey, but I feel like it would have been hard to go cold turkey and just, completely cut out meat. Especially, like, I know I'm sitting down here, but I'm like 6'4", 215 pounds now. I was heavier then. Vegan can get you to lose some weight.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been hard, like, just from a calorie intake standpoint. I mean, like, that's a lot of beans that you got to eat to, make your body run. And if it's used to having other calories from meat and then you kind of cut it out, I think it would be hard, and you might not be able to have the longevity to have a healthier plant-based diet if you just cut it off. So
You gotta get used to it.
baby steps would be my advice.
So then that leads into the next question. What are his favorite meals or like recipes that guys like? So I would say he likes really hearty meals with a lot of flavor, not something boring, not just like roasted vegetables with chickpeas. You have to have like a good sauce with it, or you have to have something a little more heartier. So he likes like pasta dishes. He likes my lasagna. He likes my bolognese. He likes
The Thai bowl that you make with the noodles in it.
crunchy Thai bowl. Tacos. We love tacos.
What are the wraps? Spring rolls?
Spring rolls. He loves with tofu.
What's the soup you made the other day that you put out? That was a good one. It was like a stew. It was more than a soup.
That will be on the vlog this week, but
Okay,
it was
that
like
was
a
good.
lemony chickpea stew. He loves the minestrone soup and stir fry.
Mhm.
I don't know, pretty basic things, but
Anything that isn't just like a side. Like if dinner is like roasted vegetables, I can do it one night, but like 2 nights of that, which she can pull off. But I'm like, I kind of need more than that.
It
It's
has
got
to
to be
be
more
hearty.
than like a side.
yeah, not just like a salad. It has to be a glow bowl with, more substance.
Mhm.
All right. How did we know each other was the one?
You want to go
Want me to
first?
start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I think I definitely knew he could be the one when I saw how much he loved Taz, because Taz is my world, and that just means so much to me if somebody loves, my dog as much as I do, and Taz,
He's under a blanket.
he's right here. Yeah, that was one of the most important things for me, to be with someone who loves animals. And then also, I think I could just picture our life together, as we were much older, like with a family, and I could picture it and see it. So that's kind of how I knew. Yeah.
All right. How I knew Shannon was the one. I was more or less like a typical guy. Like I was never like. It wasn't like every time I met a girl I would think, oh, she's the one. So it took a little bit of time. I always liked being around her, but like as far as like knowing that she was the one was probably maybe like a year in. And this is a boring answer. I'm sorry. It was like a
That's
year
a
in.
long time.
Sorry. I think it's creepy if you know like somebody's the one before that, but that's just me. Maybe I'm
Okay.
a little more guarded.
Yeah, you are.
But just compatibility and being around somebody, I think is the biggest thing. It's not like, oh my God, her favorite color is blue or green or like little stuff like that. It was just being able to be around somebody for a period of time is kind of the test that needs to get passed, in my opinion, because you're talking about like the one. That's an eternity. I think you need time to evaluate it and see people at their best, see people at their worst. And I kind of felt like a year in, or right around there, I knew that, you probably were the one. But I made you wait, another year? Another 2 years?
Yeah, you didn't say I love you till 1 year in, and I was
Well,
ready.
there you go.
I was ready at like 6 months. But then, yeah, we got engaged after 3 years on our 3rd year anniversary.
But yeah, it was just somebody that I knew I could be myself around. I could tell she was herself around me. We knew what each other liked. We knew when the other person, would like need space or need companionship. And I think about around a year, we kind of figured that out. And that's when
And you weren't sick of me?
I wasn't sick of you. No.
Yeah. All right. Next question. What does Terry do for work?
I do commercial real estate for work. So like warehouse buildings, office buildings. Yeah.
He's really good at it. So if you need someone to sell your building.
There you go. Thank you for the pitch.
Yeah.
Reach out to Shannon.
Yeah.
Or we do leases too. It's not just sales.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite thing about each other? Okay, I'll start. So obviously how much he loves Taz and me and just taking care of us, but also how dedicated he is to his work. how driven he is and motivated, and I see him every night just working hard. Like when everyone's sleeping, he's up working. It's pretty crazy.
You yell at me for that, though. Does
Well,
that wake you up?
he wakes me up. I don't like that. I don't like to be woken up. But yeah, how driven he is, and just like how dedicated he is to us, and yeah.
Thank you. My favorite thing about Shannon is, at first it was her calmness. She was always really calm, relaxed. It was kind of like a safe place. Yeah, just let my guard down, and there was no stress. But anybody who's been in a relationship for a while know that like there's also stress that comes with a relationship. It's like while you're still calm, I don't know that you're as calm as you usually like you were at first.
Yeah.
Just because now like we live with each other, so
Yeah.
when you see somebody for a couple hours a week is way different than when you see them every day.
Mm-hmm.
So, but a lot of the same things, like when you're looking for somebody to be with, if you're active and you're healthy, you want to be with somebody who's also active and healthy, which Shannon is. I think that she motivates me. She makes me better. I see what she's doing, not only with the blog, but like writing the book. And, I think when you love somebody, you want to work really hard for them, and try and provide them with the best life, be the best husband that I could be. So I think, what I like about her is that she is dynamic enough to bring the best out in me.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's cute. Okay, this is kind of part of that. How do you tell each other when you need alone time? Which I need a lot of. Like, I'm an introvert. I don't like to be around people that much. So that's kind of why I work from home.
You're nicer than you make yourself sound right there. But
well, I mean, I need a lot of alone time. So, like, I'll say I'm going to watch Real Housewives or I'm going to watch a movie. And I think he knows, like, if I need that, I'm just upstairs in our room. Or I'm doing yoga. Or, like, if I'm cooking and I need to not hear the TV, I'll put in my headphones and listen to a podcast. So, I don't know. We've worked it out.
She kind of shoos me away too.
Yeah.
She'll make a comment, and I'll kind of know, like, all right, I'm just gonna
go away.
just gonna go do my own thing, which kind of works for me because I don't know that I'm as far down like the introverted spectrum, but I don't mind being alone. It doesn't bother me. Like I can keep myself busy, and I would say that neither of us are really like codependent. Like you're probably more introverted than me, but probably more codependent than me, if that makes sense. But yeah, so when she does that, I know to kind of go off and do my own thing, which works because, I like to tinker. Like even if I'm not working, I usually have a hard time sitting down and just watching TV or a movie or something. I can do it for like a half hour, but then I've got to go.
He's never just sitting
do
down.
Something around the house or outside or. So it usually works. Like I don't ever really have to tell her that I need alone time because she'll,
we get enough of that.
Yeah, we just kind of do it. And then if she wants to hang out or I want to hang out, we both you live with somebody for 3 years, you kind of pick up on those clues. So
yeah, and I think part of her question was like with the hormone stuff. If you're going through like a lot of hormone imbalance and the PMS phase when you can get really moody and crabby and like you just don't feel great. So I think I'm better now because I don't have as much PMS as I used to. No, I know. What is that noise?
It's a woodpecker.
There's a woodpecker.
Going nuts on our siding. If we weren't shooting the video, I'd go scurry him away outside.
Yeah. But he knows like when maybe PMS is here, maybe he should be a little nicer. I think he'd...
Or just around less.
Or give me more hugs. I like a lot of hugs. So yeah, maybe that will help you. Were we both interested in health, or did I introduce it?
Yeah, I think I was always healthy, or at least I thought healthy. Dietary, from a diet standpoint, I probably wasn't healthy. There was a lot of meat, a lot of a lot of dairy. At least when I say a lot of, respective to where we're at now or where I'm at now. I didn't really know what a vegan was. So it was like kind of a weird foreign word. And at first I made the comment earlier, I felt like all the things that you would make for dinner were just like, they were sides. It wasn't like...
I was also somewhat new to the lifestyle, but
as time's gone on, I was always into like working out and being in shape and just trying being vegan and seeing like how it made me feel the next day, how it made me feel over a period of time, having better energy, losing a little weight. Not that I was ever like,
he was never overweight.
But
maybe he had a lot of inflammation from the meat. Maybe that was it.
Maybe, but we were both always health conscious, but I think in different ways. So I feel like each of our health sides. Like was I more into working out than you?
Yeah.
From like a physical standpoint?
Yeah, he would go every day after work, and I was like, that was new to me. I would do it maybe 3 times a week, but he helped me like start working out more. And now we just have our own routines, and yeah. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Last question. How did we get through the stress of wedding planning? I think we're still in the stress part. I don't think it's ever stopped.
It also hasn't been that stressful. We're doing a destination wedding, which anybody who's done a destination wedding before, or at least this type of destination wedding, it was like a checklist. There wasn't a whole lot that we had to do. The hotel provided a lot. So it wasn't like we had to go meet with a handful of florists or cake people or caterers or I don't know, whatever else it is that you have to do for a wedding. And it's in Mexico, so it was literally just like you're filling out a sheet of paper with what we wanted, and they had picture examples, so it was...
Yeah. The resort comes with a hotel, or not a hotel, a wedding planner.
The resort comes with a hotel? Get out of here.
It comes with the wedding planner, so that's who we've been working with. So we don't have to figure out like who's going to provide the flowers, who's going to bring the cake. It's all there. So that makes it easy, but yeah, I think the most stressful part for me was gathering all the addresses, doing the save the dates and the invites, and now trying to get people to RSVP. That's the most difficult part. Because I think it's a lot for them to decide if they want to come, because it is Mexico. So yeah, it just takes time, and we're just in the waiting period.
Mm-hmm. So if you haven't RSVP'd yet, you've got like 10 days before we need our final number tally.
And we need your menu option.
You need to know what you're going to eat. There is a vegan option at the wedding, so you can eat that. And yeah, I think it was easy too. Both of us had the same, I think both of us wanted a destination wedding. We didn't want like a big...
Traditional.
Yeah, we'd just been to a lot of them, and I think kind of wanted to do something a little bit more different. We both like warm weather, and it was pretty stress-free to plan just because like it's Mexico. Like they screw up the flowers, like whatever. We're in Mexico, and
they're gonna be beautiful no matter what.
Yeah, like not a big
picky.
deal.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun. It's like a vacation with most of your closest friends and family. So
yeah,
if something gets messed up or if whatever, we're...
Yeah, like how often do you get to go on a vacation with your closest family and friends? I mean, and all of them, So it's a good thing.
So, yeah, it was pretty easy.
Mhm. Okay. I think that's it.
Cool. Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah, if you have any more questions, just leave them in the comments, and maybe we'll do another one if there's enough. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Bye.